Hello everyone! How is everybody? I'm a simple man named Yoshikage Kira, age 33. I reside in Moria. But unfortunately one day, the rains of hell came in while I was trying to enjoy myself with my severed girlfriend. And they're quite noisy about it too. So I'd best give them a talking to. Oh, you gotta love the Yoshikage Kira mod. Kira's Bizarre Adventure. You can actually see it right there. Battle of Los Angeles. And of course it includes corruption cards and Doom 2 starter pack. In Ultra Violence, of course. Let's see. I could do Chaos, that's pretty much the highest rung, but I think I'm going to do Hardcore. That way I still have a choice. And by I have a choice, I mean you guys have a choice. Sounds fun, right? All cards are permanent, that affect the entire game. All cards have a chance to appear from the start. Lower tier cards are removed as you progress. Recommended for corruption cards, veterans, or familiar map sets. Regular. Treacherous World. Okay, first off, what card type do you guys want to see? We've got Science Project, which is all monster modifications. Treacherous World, they will make the world hate you all. All map modifiers. Okay, and then there's Regular, which is basically every card. Balanced. Let's see. Removes cards that have wild, level-altering, or unclear effects that could surprise an unprepared veteran. Great for players who just want an added difficulty without the nonsense. New friends. One more to shoot. This basically just has cards that add extra monsters. So, what do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see Map Chaos, Monster Mutation, more monsters, a balanced variety without any of the craziness, or just regular, which is basically a little of everything? Hey Gary, how's it going? Good to see you, man. I guess I'll just go with regular then. Let's just have a little of everything. What do you guys think? Okay, let's do it. Let's see, what shall we do? Shall we do keys are guarded by archviles, some monsters leave behind toxic corpses, or collecting keys gives monsters a random card buff? What do you guys think? Should we go for archvile guardians, toxic corpses, or random card buff? I'm leaving it entirely up to you. I mean, either of these would probably be the most chaotic. I can see you blocked. For some reason, your name is blocked, but I can see you. Anyway, like I said, one of these two is probably going to be the most chaotic, because this has archvile guards, but this gives monsters a buff when you pick up cards. So either way, it makes picking up cards risky. Going once, going twice. Sold for Vile Guardians. That ought to be fun. And of course, I get hands. I already got Sheer Heart Attack. I get the feeling Sheer Heart Attack is going to be the one I use the most because it's awesome. It basically hunts down enemies, or you can just throw it at them and it does extra damage. It's amazing. At least from what I can tell. It's almost too good. But hey, that's why I'm combining this with corruption cards, because this is sort of a buff to your weapons, at least compared to Vanilla Doom. Kira's got some powerful shit. So having it with the corruption card seems like it balances things out a little, you know? Because it makes everything harder with each level. So I think it should work itself out. This is quite a maze, isn't it? What the hell? Oh. It's one of them. Yeah, it adds these random women to the levels too for you to grab their hands. Kira cards. Oh, okay. My bad. I keep forgetting that I have to overcompensate. Wow, why did I do that? That was probably overkill. Oh well. Yeah, you get a gun too, with a severed hand, to go with it. Hopefully it's not drowning me out now. But yeah, the funny thing is you can actually arm this with Killer Queen's Bomb. It takes a little longer to charge, but then it blows them up. Okay, that's good to hear, Gary. That's good to hear. Although it's more like it's probably good to hear on your end, and it's good to read on mine. Hey. Anywho. Sheer Heart Attack is really good, like I said. If you throw it, it does a lot of damage. But if you don't want to get into the fray, you can always just have it track down an enemy too. It doesn't do as much damage, but it does mean you can use it around corners, which is going to be ever so helpful when I get swamped. I can even figure out where I'm going because it's a maze. Quite a labyrinth here. Look at that. Very nice. Yeah, I know I need a blue key. I did check this map out when I was just checking to see that everything was working properly, you know? Because sometimes mods don't like to work well with each other. I wanted to make sure that the Yoshikage Kira mod and corruption cards were playing nicely with each other. I had no reason to believe that the starter pack would cause anything. It's basically vanilla maps. It was made for Brutal Doom, but it's pretty much vanilla all the way. It's just balanced around Brutal Doom, if that makes any sense. So I knew that wasn't going to be a problem. Just potentially the Kira and the corruption cards not working well together. Thankfully, that's not the case, though. It seems to be just fine. It seems to work perfectly, which is good. Oh, hello. Oh, crap. Oh, shoot. Well, that didn't work out so well, now did it? I need to be careful. Kira's more careful than that. That's how he survived for so long, despite having a pretty weak stand, at least compared to Josuke and Jotaro. Alright, see ya, blocked. It's weird that that's your name. Picked up a powerful ring. Turn one of your girls into a pillar. A pillar of strength. Alright. I think it's one of those hands that you spend ammo to heal yourself with. He just starts stroking it. I don't think any of the weapon ones can work with that, which is kind of a shame, really. Ah, look at that. Isn't that nice? Oh, hello. Uh-oh. Nice. Okay, there we go. Ooh, nice. Picked up a police hottie and her firearm. Picked up another girlfriend, another sheer heart attack. I got a lot of sheer heart attacks. Also, this is apparently invulnerability, so I definitely want to keep a hold of that until I need it. Frick. Where's the blue key? The blue door at? Because I want to get there as quickly as I can after I grab this. If I decide to grab it, of course. Ah, it's right there. How very lucky. Luck has sided with Yoshikage Kira. It's time for some Killer Queen action. Yum yum. Killer Queen. Daisu no power. Wait, what? I thought I was supposed to be invincible. I guess I wasn't. Weird. Uh-oh. I went the wrong way. Yeah, definitely went the wrong way. Where the hell am I going? Here we go. You know what? I think I'm just gonna keep using sheer heart attack. You see why I love using sheer heart attack? It's super powerful. It's super good. Of course. Alright. Take this. Killer Queen. I am invincible. Well, not invincible, just all-powerful. I do have to be careful with this. Hey, Mess EG. What's up? I'm all-powerful. I'm the Killer Queen. That was fun, wasn't it? Uh-oh. And of course I can do this. It will seek out my enemies. They think they've won, but once sheer heart attack has been unleashed, it won't rest until its target is destroyed. Look over here. What's wrong? I said look over here. Oh, I see. If it's a flying enemy, probably not use the Seeker. Here you go, buddy. This is fun to abuse. And it only takes 2 shots, too. Yeah, it was a temporary Berserk pack. A very temporary Berserk pack of ultimate destruction. Of course, these guys are weak. They're just imps. They don't deserve sheer heart attack. I'll just throw coins at them that blow up. It's funny how that works, isn't it? Oh, see. Nice. Over here. Yep, I know. I've been abusing that this entire time. But thanks for the tip anyway, Thomas. I guess I appreciate it. See, look at that. What do you think of this? I don't think the explosion hurts me either, so I don't have to worry about using it up close. That's what I thought. I could use it in their face and it doesn't matter. It's almost like a super shotgun blast. Except I think it's just as effective at a range. Unfortunately, I'm low on health because I'm getting cocky. I really should quit being cocky. Now, you can throw it, but one nice thing is that you can seek them out if you don't want to get into direct combat. And that's basically Kira's style if you think about it. Don't take unnecessary risks. Just let your stand do the work. You know what I'm saying? Better to live another day than be courageous. If I can use it to get a cheap victory, then do it. Although if I can get away with using its maximum power, all the more the better. Okay, my health is almost gone, but thankfully, victory has been mine. Victory has been assured, rather. They may have brought me to the brink, but it seems luck is still on the side of Yoshikage Kira. Or something. Ah, yes. Oh, that's the level's exit. We don't want to go there yet. Yeah, that makes sense, Thomas. Not to mention, it's a risk versus a reward kind of thing, because it doesn't seek them out behind corners or things, but it does do more damage. At least seemingly. I noticed that enemies die faster if you throw it. So that's the upside. You have to take the risk and hit them directly, but in exchange it does more damage. Of course, with weak-ass enemies like imps, it doesn't really matter. Oh, you gotta love sheer heart attack when it's on your side. I imagine it's a terrifying stand to have against you because of its durability and the fact that it just seeks out everything that's hot and blows up, but if it's on your side, it is satisfying. You know what I'm saying? Super satisfying. There's gotta be some health around here somewhere. Ah, right. I knew there was health around here somewhere. And thankfully some nice big sandwiches. What a wonderful Duwang. Luck has sided with Yoshikage Kira. And I found some stray cats. Considering his reaction to somebody stopping sheer heart attack, what would he do if somebody actually managed to break it or survive a direct hit from the explosion? Oh, hey, Justin. I think Jotaro is actually getting pretty close to destroying it outright. Because, if you notice, while it doesn't look like it, he actually managed to crack it, dent it. He basically destroyed its front cap. He destroyed one of its treads. He even broke its stupid-looking nose. So he actually inflicted a fair amount of damage on it. Granted, his knuckles would probably be worn out to the bone, or at least the muscle, but I think he could have eventually destroyed it. had he kept at it. But then Koichi had to do a stupid thing. I know better than you, Jotaro. Here. And then Jotaro had to basically let himself get blown up just so Koichi wouldn't die to his stupidity. So yeah, if it wasn't for that, I think Jotaro could have broken it eventually. Keyword, eventually. It wouldn't have been easy. But I think he could have done it. You know? That's just me, though. How's it going, Justin? It's good to see you, mate. I gotta find the exit again. I got my health back up to 100, so that's really good, but now I'm lost. I think it was this way. Right, it was this way. My bad. I keep forgetting that it's around here. When you get to this river, that means you're going the right way. At least I think so. Yep. I think Kira would be more concerned if humans survived the explosion than anything. Well, I mean, they've survived direct hits. Jotaro technically survived an almost direct hit, and that one was much more powerful because it was from a fire source. A wildfire is going to give off much stronger temperatures than a human being would, so that was probably a much more potent explosion. And it was pretty close to him, too. Granted, Star Platinum took most of the hit, but that proves that Jotaro is really durable. Let's see, a gang of Hell Knight might appear. Standing Gladi are partially invisible. Huh. Sergeant consumes corpses to gain extra health. Let's go with the gang. Because it seems like that would be Yoshikage Kira's style, you know? Just a gang of people randomly appearing to ruin his quiet life. Doesn't that sound familiar? I've been faced with nothing but adversity lately. Saying if somebody survives a direct shot, that would tell Kiri's bone. Yeah, but it would be extremely hard to survive a direct shot, considering it basically turns you into a bomb. Or, at least, it turns itself into a bomb, which, if it gets close enough, it might be as if it turned you... Oh, shit. I did not realize that guy had a freaking turret. Right, this is... Well, this is, This is the starter pack, after all, for Brutal Doom, so of course it would have things like that. I should have known. Okay. I'm not taking him for granted anymore. But yeah, that would almost be like surviving, I don't know, Bites the Dust or something. If you could survive a direct blast being directly exploded by Kira, you could survive Bites the Dust, maybe. Which I don't think is even possible. I don't think Okuyasu's father could even survive that, which is funny. Because Keiichi was trying to find a stand user who could kill their father, but Kira was right there. He probably could have done it. Not that it matters, because they realized that he had his wits about him and no longer want to kill him, but, you know. I find it funny how he's not using... He's not using Killer Queen's punch, he's just using his own fists. He really does work out, doesn't he? Oh, crap. Maybe I shouldn't be using that. Kochio Mio. Look over here. That's something that's really cool, too. Just the fact that he can arm it with a bomb. It's awesome. Picked up another girlfriend. First bomb. Ooh. His primary bomb. That is cool. I mean, it's still not as cool as sheer heart attack, but this must be the gang of Hell Knights that's supposed to randomly appear. Why am I facing nothing but adversity lately? But that's why I have immense amounts of luck in order to survive any hardship. That's Yoshikage Kira for you. Oh, okay. What's some of this action? Okay. Yeah, there, that works. Oh, I think I can use the turret for myself. Imagine how much better it would be. Actually, that wouldn't do me any good. I was gonna say, imagine if I could arm the bullets with Killer Queen's bomb, but it would just be like the pistol. You would have to take the time to arm it anyway. So it wouldn't help me. I mean, yeah, it might make it have infinite ammo because it's a turret, but still, it wouldn't help me that much. Is it just me, or is that click really satisfying? Just hearing it. Even if it takes a second. Ah, Killer Queen's click. That's when you know you're screwed. It sounds powerful, too. That was fun. Uh-oh. That should show you just how powerful the throne version of the sheer heart attack is. It one-shots a Revenant, which means it's at least as powerful as 2 super shotgun blasts. That is really powerful. It's probably even more powerful than that. All that tells me is that it's at least that powerful. Wonder how many shots it takes to kill a Baron with. Maybe 2-shot him. Or at least 3-shot. Definitely 3-shot, maybe 2-shot. If it's at least 2.5 times as strong as a super shotgun blast, it would 2-shot him. Only one way to find out. If I ever find a Baron, I'll have to check it. Huh. Untitled Duck. I don't get it. Oh, hello. Ah. Picked up another girlfriend. This is Kira's girlfriend right here. Isn't she lovely? That first bomb is so finicky, though. I think you gotta be, like, right on top of them. But luckily, you can mark them as a bomb and then wait until they do the work for you, like go near other enemies. Oh, duck amuck. I see. Fair enough. That's funny. I think for imps, I'll just use the explosive pistol. It's just so satisfying hearing that clicking sound. I can't be the only one who thinks that. Picked up another girlfriend. First bomb. Am I ever going to get the hand that he just strokes and gets health back? Because for some reason, I want that one. Ooh, 1 shot's a Hell Knight. I think it's like 3 super shotgun blasts. That is awesome. In fact, I think using it against a pinky is overkill. That, however, was an indirect hit. It didn't count. That episode was meant to show that animated characters were defined by their persona above all else. Yeah, I can see it. Huh. That is a nice mechanic. The fact that it replaces weapons with just random women walking around just so he explodes them and takes their hand. It makes sense. Even if that's the only part of the mod that it actually makes harder. Oh, hello. You have a skull. I'm afraid there's only room for 1 skull around here, and that's Yoshikage Kira's Killer Queen. I'm the only one. I'm the only one who's allowed to have skulls for my motif. I'm sorry, but I will not tolerate you taking my image. I'm just saying. I think this has auto-aim. I should probably turn that off. I mean, auto-aim is good for Doom regularly, but when you're using an aimer... Okay, here we go. When you've got mouse aim, auto-aim kind of works against you in some ways, because it means you can't free aim it like you want to. You want to hit something, and then it just steers off to another thing, you know? You go, buddy. I should use some variety, too. Not just use sheer heart attack the entire time. Anything that's like a imp or weaker, I should probably just use this on. Or even just this. Like if it's a former human, this could easily do the job. I think this works on imps, too. Yep, one-shot's an imp. So anything that weak, this is easily enough for her. Anything else is just overkill. And Kira is not Kira isn't about overkill so much. He's about being efficient. He just wants to keep hitting. Granted, blowing things up tends to be overkill, but hey, he has to make absolutely sure that his target is dead. That's just being proficient right there. That was weird. It didn't blow itself up, but it blew up the barrels and then just bounced off of it. Kind of weird. Oh well. Shame you can't retrieve it if it doesn't blow up. This is meant for Brutal Doom, but I get the feeling that I was supposed to jump for that reason. Because I think you can jump in Brutal Doom, so this is not cheating. Yes, he is efficiently brutal. He's as brutal as he has to be. Although sometimes he lets his emotions get the better of him. Like when Koichi basically just starts roasting him, he gets really pissed off. He could have quickly blown... If you think about it, Kira could have blown up Koichi really fast, and then blown up Jotaro, and then been gone before Josuke even arrived. He took his time. He wanted Koichi to suffer, because Koichi pissed him off. So in that moment, he wasn't being very efficient. He let his emotions get the better of him, and that's why he got his ass kicked. He gave Jotaro enough time to get on his feet. You know? It was a big mistake. You never underestimate Jotaro. You gotta take Jotaro out first. If Jotaro is unconscious, kill him immediately. Because otherwise he will kill you. Or at least he'll break every bone in your body. Just saying. Hot tip. Never underestimate Jotaro. He will destroy you. But yeah. That is probably one of Yoshikage Kira's biggest mistakes. Well, aside from thinking immediately that he's just going to kill Shigechi. He should have just said that it was an office prank. I think that would have worked. What do you guys think? The scene in RoboCop with Ed 209's crap test runs was a piss take joke on American consumer products. Yeah, maybe. A lot of consumer products don't really have that much quality control, unfortunately. But yeah. Now I lost my train of thought. Oh well. Oh, right. If you think about it, when the hand fell out of the bag, I would have just told Shigechi, there goes my office prank. I was just going to freak people out at the office, and you ruined it. I think that would have worked. I mean, it's not like Shigechi's going to investigate him. Shigechi's not that smart. Oh, okay. Well, is Gary still here? Thomas? Have you guys seen Diamond is Unbreakable? I mean, if it was me, I would have tried to play it off like it was an office prank. You know, hope that he didn't catch on that it's actually a severed hand. It's not like Shigechi would have said anything. Ah, fair enough. I recommend it. I mean, Diamond is Unbreakable isn't as grandiose as other JoJo parts, and it's not my favorite. I think it's my third favorite behind Golden Wind and Stardust Crusaders, but it is still really good. I like the down-to-earth kind of style it's got going for it. It's got its own charms. Let's put it like that. Even if I do prefer Golden Wind and Stardust Crusaders, I do enjoy the fact that I'm about to die because I'm an idiot. But that it's sort of localized in a town like that. It's sort of like a slice of life anime. And apparently, Araki's favorite JoJo personally is Josuke, because he's the most relatable of them. He's like a normal teenager. He doesn't act like a 100% badass all the time. Now, obviously, he's a badass. He's a JoJo, so of course he's got to be badass. But at the same time, he acts a lot like a regular teenager. So he's a lot more relatable. He's down to earth in many ways compared to other JoJos, if that makes any sense. And apparently I need a red key for that. In my defense, there is no indication whatsoever. Oh, well, aside from that, I'm blind. That's my excuse. I chalked Kira letting his emotions to because somebody managed to screw his ace in the hole over. Yeah, true, but would it really have mattered that Koichi managed to find his identity? I mean, if he's dead, it won't matter anyway. Kira let him get to him. Koichi was basically like, hey, I got one over on you, haha. Yeah, so what? You're about to be dead, kid. Yeah, great, you one-up me. It's not going to do you any good. But Kira let his, like I said, he let his emotions get the better of him. If he had just stayed calm and then blown Koichi up and then quickly blown Jotaro up, he could have gotten out of there. Josuke wouldn't have known the difference. Ah, fair enough. But you get what I mean, though. He let his emotions get the better of him. He wanted to torture Koichi for a bit. He should have just killed them both quickly. He would have been gone before Josuke even arrived. Josuke wouldn't even know what happened. Josuke wouldn't know what he looks like. It's not like Raimi is going to be able to ask them while they're flying up in the afterlife. Jotaro and Koichi would have been dead, two huge threats to him, and Josuke wouldn't have known any better. He probably could have killed Josuke at his leisure if he wanted to. You know, if he actually wanted to. But Josuke wouldn't have known shit anyway, so what did it matter? Yeah, I get it. Maybe I'm speaking in retrospect. Maybe I'm speaking in retrospect because I have the benefit of knowing everything. Maybe he thought for all it he knows, maybe Josuke knows about him too. I don't know. Ah, shit. Jeez Louise. They are doing so much damage all of a sudden. Like freaking 70. They're cutting it into nothing really fast. Maybe I better be more cautious and use the tracker bomb. Here you go, buddy. Well, no sense in panicking. There we go. Just gotta use its power to my advantage. The throne variant may be stronger, but the regular variant has that advantage. There you go. Victor goes to the calm and collected. That's a lot of stray cats. We're gonna need a shelter for all these stray cats. Seriously. Ah, that's why there was an archvile. Because I've got that corrupted card again. Luckily I can shoot through this. Ow. How are they doing so much damage to me? Is it because it's ultra violence? I don't remember them doing that much damage before. But anyway. It's also a shame that Kira never could tame his psychotic nature. Because honestly, Shinobu really wanted him bad. You notice that? She was about to explode from all the tension. If he had found a way to tame his psychotic nature and develop normal needs, he could have had something there. I mean, Hayato would still be very much suspicious, but at least he wouldn't be killing in front of him and giving him a real reason to act. Oh look, it's a cyber demon. He thinks he can blow people up better than I can. I think we better teach him one. What do you guys think? This, if you think about it, this is like a super-powered rocket launcher. Uh-oh. It's basically the rocket launcher, except better in every way. It doesn't do self-damage. It actually does a lot more damage. I think it actually shoots faster. Damn it. The only downside is my own crappy aim. But I can get over that. He thought he was the true exploder. But there's only one true boomer around here. Pardon the pun. Yoshikage Kira. It seems we've got some biters around here. You can obliterate up to a pheasant at 40 meters. Pellets turn a tank into a paste. Reduce to cotton candy at 10 meters. Huh. I see. Indeed. Maybe I should start using these stray cats. Do the bubbles actually track their targets? Because you would think so, because that's how it works in the anime, and it is a limited use item. But I'm not so sure. Also, why is that yellow coated? That's weird. Hello, buddy. Not that it matters anyway. I guess that's somehow to make sure that you can't get in here. At least and leave. I don't even need these turrets. That's how powerful I am. That's how powerful I, Yoshikage Kira, have become. Don't underestimate my power, gentlemen, or you'll pay for it with your lives, I'm afraid. It's nothing personal, mind you. I just can't let anyone know about my true identity and live. Terribly sorry. I'll give you a sorry note on your grave. Actually, these are demons, so why should I apologize to them? They don't deserve an apology. All they deserve is a boomstick. I just thought of something. If Yoshikage Kira puts Killer Queen's bomb on a stick, does that make it a boomstick? Okay, that was probably stupid even by my standards. I apologize immensely for that lame-ass joke. Don't get out of here again. I don't remember. This is weird. Like suddenly there's a dead end here. Oh, right. Well, at least someone thought it was funny. Well, Kira is always out of touch. After all, he's a boomer. Ooh, look at that. Oh, crap. Oh, jeez. Yep, okay. It isn't quite one hit. But it's damn close. Damn it. That was poorly timed, to say the least. Why am I faced with nothing but adversity lately? I just want to live a peaceful and quiet life with my severed hand of a girlfriend. Why do they have to kink shame me? Is there a way to get that down? Oh, probably like that. It's like a secret or something. And he doesn't need the Bombonomicon. That is true. That is quite true. Ooh, there we go. I actually found one of them. One of the regular hands. Let's put a ring on her. See, look at that. You exchange ammo for healing. I mean, that's a good demonstration of that. What if the ring helps? Ah. Stroking my lovely girlfriend fills me with such strength. She is my everything. She is the wind beneath my wings. The wind beneath my explosions. I, Yoshikage Kira, have never felt at so much peace. There is no alt fire for this, but there doesn't need to be one. I just need to enjoy. And you all can enjoy too. Sometimes feel like most of Doomguy's adversity towards Hell is with Hell's military more than anything. More like them stealing the USA's tech more than anything else. Or apparently in later Doom games, them deliberately arming them, but you know. Depot finished. Industrial District. Swiftness enchantment. Khaki Demon have increased movement speed. Zombie men are more aggressive. Walking Lady 3 are able to fly. Not gonna lie, that sounds really funny. Just having these ladies flying around, that would be kind of silly. But I think the increased movement speed is probably more for chaos. Can't wait to see how that works. I'm probably gonna regret that really fast, aren't I? Oh, look at that. It's a war-torn area. That is cool. Whoa. That's cool. Kaboom. I know I've said this before, but I think it bears repeating that that sound is satisfying. Click. You're dead. I will admit this level pack is really well made. And I think it fits perfectly for Kira too. Because he wants to live in a little quiet town, but it's been overrun by hell. That too, I feel like if her were to see a Baron minding their own business in a food mart, he would stay out of it as long as there isn't mayhem. Yeah, probably. Kira just wants to be quiet. He wants to be basically average. You notice that? He shoots from middle of the road. He doesn't want to be... He doesn't want to stand out at all. Supposedly, if he actually tried, he could be the best at everything, but he doesn't want to stick out. He doesn't like to draw attention to himself. So he stuck to the middle road throughout his entire life. Like competitions, his own grades, things like that. He purposefully did it like that just so he wouldn't draw attention to himself. It's kind of weird how dedicated he is to keeping quiet. Rather ironic. I was referring to Doom Guy. Oh, as long as you don't cause problems. Well, if you think about it, the Doomslayer on the other hand would go looking for it because he hates hell. He just wants them all dead. That is canonical to Doomslayer, at least. He hates hell. He will go out of his way to kill them, even if they aren't doing anything to him first. He just hates hell with a passion. But I know you mean the original Doom Guy. Although, the original Doom Guy would probably at least, I don't know, look at them funny or something. I can't imagine you would see demons and think that's normal. There. You know, all that barbecue wasn't good for you. It'll give you a heart attack. I cracked myself up. I find it weird how his ammo is in the form of coins. I mean, I know he used a yen coin to basically blow up Shigechi's face, but aside from that, that's the only time I recall Kira actually using coins to do anything. Ah, man. Okay, I just need to... There we go. No problem. This thing seriously is OP, isn't it? Demons tell Doomslayer stories to keep their kids in line. Yeah, probably. Remember to be good, or the Doomslayer will come and get you. Haha, this is satisfying. Actually, if you think about it, Kira's strength is pretty impressive. Because he had 3 frees affecting his left hand, probably making it weigh like a ton or so, and he still managed to drag it all the way over to Koichi and basically beat the crap out of him. That is pretty impressive. No lie. Imagine having a 1-ton, like, bracelet on your arm or something, and then dragging yourself over to someone and kicking their ass. That would not be easy. He must be fairly strong. I mean, I'm pretty sure if he got into a fist fight with Jotaro, he'd get his ass kicked, but by regular human standards, he's quite buff for someone so lean. Shame he has to be so psychotic. I mean, he's a handsome guy and a model citizen. Shame he has to be psychotic. I know that's the joke. That he's otherwise a model citizen in every possible way, he just happens to be a psychopath. It's still kind of weird. I should probably use Heart Attack, Stray Cat at some point. Next time I see anything of significance, I'll use it. This is not of significance. This is Little Pee-wees. Hear that? It's a war-torn area. It's full of hell's finest. But I need to find my way forward. Uh-oh. I better not hold back. Considering they never saw Doom Guy or Doomslayer interact with hell outside of the context of alterations with military and invading forces, it makes sense. Yeah, but that would be assuming that hell or demons could live their lives without being chaotic. I think the whole point is that they're incapable of it. They're basically just evil beings that there's no variation towards. It's almost like they don't have choice, but I think they did have choice. That's why they went to hell and became demons in the first place. Basically, they're just the worst of the worst, and they're never going to change, even by choice. Because they've already made their choice, if you know what I mean. That's the way I look at it. Don't sympathize with them, because there's nothing good about them. Kind of weird how these crates are just big up enough that I can't jump on them. Maybe there's a secret to this. I mean, unless Brutal Doom was meant to make you jump farther. In which case, I just don't know. Oh well. Oh, look at that. It's a highway. I like to imagine that it depends on the individual and that they're punch clock villains. Eh. If they're really that, then why would they continue going after the Doomslayer even though they know he's probably going to kill them? Why wouldn't they just give up? Why wouldn't they try to hide or something? They all just go after him. It's like they're lemmings almost. They've got no sense of self-preservation. If they're that devoted to the job, then, oh well. They can die. And I don't see it as any different than if they were just doing it enthusiastically. Because they must be enthusiastic about what they do. Otherwise, they wouldn't keep doing it even as they're being slaughtered in mass. But that's just me. How do we get over there? Are you even meant to get over there? I can't even tell where I'm supposed to go half the time. I don't have any keys, so I can't go in any doors. I saw a blue key that was being guarded by an archvile, but I don't know how to get over there. Probably over here. Nope, there's no opening. Yeah, that is weird. Look at that. That line is supposed to be horizon so that it stretches out, but that's freaking weird. That probably would have looked better if it had a floor and then it just went up. Maybe it's a glitch or something, I don't know. But it looks weird. Well, some mods do play with the idea, remember Golden Souls? Yeah, but that's just in the hub. I think that's meant to be as a joke. I don't think that's really meant to be a serious, oh, the demons aren't all bad. I think it's more like, haha, look at that. You've got these demons in this hub world that don't care. I don't think it's meant to give you moral implications about what you're doing. I don't think you're meant to feel bad for them at all. But that's just me. Now, seriously, where the hell am I supposed to go? I've got no idea. Just seems to be dead end after dead end. I get what you mean, I just don't think it means what you think it means. What the hell? Is there anything over here? Well, I better save and find out. Because I don't want to damage myself for no reason. Even though I can jump to mitigate it mostly. Yes, damn it indeed. Okay, there's literally nothing for me here. Luckily, I've come prepared. That was a waste of my time. Wow. That gives you quite a rocket jump, doesn't it? Yeah, screw just the explosion. You can just use that to propel yourself with. Like there. Let's see if I can use this to get up here. Oh. Right, I used the regular bomb. I need to use the alt fire. Ooh. What did that get me? I don't know if that got me. All I know is that Yoshikage Kira's dad was obtained for something. Okay. It didn't change the help menu, so I've got no idea. I don't know what it might have done. Hopefully it did something good for me. Like, really good. Like maybe when he gets attacked or something, his father will help him in some way. That'd be pretty cool. Ooh, very nice. That actually worked. I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to do that, but still pretty nice. Yes, Yoshikage, my son. Honestly, you could say that his father enabled him. Apparently his father had been covering up for him. So, maybe Kira wouldn't have been so psychotic if his father hadn't been covering up for him. Maybe he could have actually gotten help or something. It makes you wonder. Obviously, okay. I run around and this is where I was supposed to go. My bad. To be fair, hindsight is 20/20. And I am stupid after all. Anyway, yeah. I think it's safe to say that his father at least had a huge part to play in him being so psychotic. Because instead of trying to get him help or something, he just kept covering up for him. It's obvious that his son was completely off his rocker. I mean, he treats severed hands like they're his wife or his girlfriend or something. He's obviously not normal. So I think he could have been pled guilty by insanity or something and gotten help. That almost sounds like I'm sympathizing with him in some ways. Which it is hard to tell. Obviously, I don't fault them for stopping him. And it's not like they meant to kill him either. It was a freak accident. That was probably just because Araki needed to get rid of him without making any of the JoJos guilty of his death. So all they did was they just had an ambulance kill him by accident. Ties up loose ends quite nicely, doesn't it? Okay, you want to shoot at me? I'll shoot at you. There you go. That's the penalty for messing with Yoshikage Kira. So is anyone else looking forward to Stone Ocean getting animated? I mean, I'm not looking forward to the ending. I haven't read much of Stone Ocean, maybe mostly the beginning and the end. I know what happens, and it's really gonna suck seeing it animated, but apart from that, I think it should turn out pretty good. At least Jotaro will have a more active role this time. In Part 5, he barely showed up, and Josuke just straight up didn't show up at all, which is a shame. I mean, I understand why he didn't send Josuke into Italy instead of Koichi, because technically, if he was an agent of Dio, if you think about it, he would know what Josuke and Jotaro look like because they're Joestars. Or, you know, JoJo's anyway. They're related to his enemies. The whole family is Dio's enemy. So, of course, if he was an agent of Dio, he probably would have given information about Josuke and Jotaro. So that's why he sent Koichi, because Koichi has the best chance of being undetected. You know? But it's still unfortunate that Josuke never shows up. Josuke just straight up disappears. You know, it's a real waste of opportunity. Not ever including Shizuka again. You know, the invisible baby. Imagine how her stand could have turned out. Shit. Can you imagine how Shizuka's stand could have turned out if she had been developed into a character? If she could turn herself and other people invisible as a baby, what could her stand do when it's fully developed? I think she could have done some interesting things with that. Or Araki could have done some interesting things with that, rather. Imagine if she could, like, make illusions or something. Ouch. Took me years to realize Zawardo was a Tarot homage. It did? You didn't realize that? Or did you just never watch it? Because they show the tarot cards right from the beginning. Right when they're trying to come up with a name for Star Platinum. They show everyone's tarot cards. In fact, they do that throughout Stardust Crusaders, actually. The ones that are actually named after tarot cards, anyway. Of course, he ran out of tarot cards and just started naming them after bands, which is kind of funny. And I'm pretty sure I'm completely out of ammo. Well, except for pistol ammo, which is pretty good, at least. At least I can make it blow up. Okay, never mind. Frick, you need stand power to do that. They're reduced to my freaking pistol here. That's what happens when you get reckless with your abilities. I guess you could say I did that too. I made the same mistake as Kira, getting a little reckless. Who are you? Come on. I can't rocket jump anymore, so I've got to get there the old-fashioned way. Or try to, anyway. Maybe like this. Okay, here we go. Neat. Okay, anyway. I see that the stray feline is a planted cat tree. It's more like a flower. You know the weird thing? Apparently the reason why Araki changed its design, you notice what it originally was? It was this weird cat thing with stalks, and then it turned into what looked more like a cat. The funny thing is, he changed it because he thought it looked too cute. I actually think it looks cuter in its final form because it looks more like a cat. The first one looks more like an Eldritch horror kind of thing because, like, its body parts, its eyes, I think its mouth or something, they're sticking out on stalks. It looks kind of weird. But I think the final form looks cute. It looks like a cat. It straight up looks like a cat in a flower. So it's kind of funny that he did that to make it less cute. I think it had the opposite effect for me. Ah, jeez. Like the cat of Ulthar. I'm not sure what you're referencing, but sure. Why am I facing such adversity? You know, this would probably be the perfect time to try out Stray Cat, considering I'm basically out of stuff. Oh, okay. Well, that worked, kinda. I mean, that was a little bit effective. What the hell's that? You see that? Is that some kind of new enemy? Or is that a power-up? I can't even tell. There's something that's flashing in there. It almost looks like humanity from Dark Souls. Anyone? It straight up looks like humanity from Dark Souls. It's kind of weird. It's not shooting at me, so I imagine it's a power-up. Oh, hey, Rumble Roses, how's it going? I'm just facing some severe adversity, and I just want to live a quiet life, that's all. It's rather unfortunate, but you know how it goes. I, Yoshikage Kira, shall smite my enemies. Then I will sleep soundly tonight. But other than that, it's going pretty good. How about you? How are things going with you, Rumble? You doing good, man? Life treating you good? That's good.
Damn it.
Damn it. Bathrooms, huh? Oh, look. Of course it has a sprite.
Damn it.
Okay, that's kind of funny. I know that's his press a wall interaction, but it makes it sound like he's saying damn it to his reflection.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
Lovecraft loved cats and knew you shouldn't screw with them. You shan't screw with them. Oh, shit. Don't you hate it when you go into a bathroom and then you find a guy on fire? Okay, that was probably not the best idea. I mean, I did kill it. Yeah, it's working pretty well. I mean, I tried it. I tested it, of course. Shit. But it seems to be working just fine. But then again, Corruption Cards is made to interact with other mods. So if anything would be a problem, it was probably going to be the pack, the starter pack. But thankfully, it's going well, too. It seems to be interacting with it just fine. For some weird reason in Check's quest, using the Kira mod caused the keys to quit working. I have no idea why. The weird thing is that this doesn't even change keys. If we would see societal problems how Finland did, we'd be better off. Okay. Anyway, for some weird reason, when I combined this mod, the Yoshikage Kira mod, with Check's quest, even though this doesn't affect the keys, it made the keys stop working. I don't know why. Maybe it was GZ Doom that was causing problems or something, I don't know. All I know is that for some weird reason, when I used both these mods, I wasn't able to use the keys with the doors. They were refusing to open. I basically had to no-clip through the key doors, even though I had just gotten the key. It was weird. But yeah. How do I get... Where do I go now? Because we perpetually promise to profit off the consequences. I mean... That's a thing with many official capacities. You know, the G's. That's more of a politician thing. I mean, it's definitely true with, arguably with a lot of wars. I hate to say it, but that's true with a lot of wars. Perpetuate the problem and then profit off of it. It's like they play both sides half the time. Ah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's weird too. Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, you would think that if anything, using this mod with Check's Quest would screw up the weapons or something, you know? Make the weapons not work because Check's Quest has its own weapons, this has its own weapons, it would make perfect sense. But no, for some reason it's randomly the keys that don't work with it. Go figure. Oh, okay. I can just go through the window. Good to know. Okay. Huh. Was I not supposed to jump? Because now I'm beginning to wonder. Oh well. At least I found a computer area map.
Damn it.
Maybe that'll tell me where I'm supposed to go next. Because I honestly have no clue. Oh, right, this area. I never did clear this area out. Because I was out of ammo and I hightailed it. That's sort of a tricky thing to talk about. Especially when it pertains to immigration. I hate to say it. I don't mean to sound callous, but there's a limited amount of resources to go around even beyond our own citizens. So if we talk about bringing people in and then they need stuff too, it complicates things even further. There you go. I've been thinking about using corruption cards with Wolf and Doom since it'll bring kind of surprise to see how things work out. That would be kind of interesting. Now, normally I would never use corruption cards with anything more tough than Doom 2 because in case you guys haven't seen my Doom 2 Let's Plays, just that is brutally hard because I used hardcore with it, granted. I probably could have used the more casual difficulty with it, but that's not really my style. But when I combine this Yoshikage Kira mod with it, this Kira mod is basically a weapons buff, so it sort of balances things out, you know? I don't think this is quite as this isn't as overpowerful as something like, say, Russian Overkill. Russian Overkill, as the name suggests, in the right difficulty, it is super powerful. Oh, too powerful. But this makes you more powerful to be sure, but combined with corruption cards, I think it's pretty balanced actually. Because things are still pretty tough. I'd say that things are about on par with Vanilla Doom on Ultraviolence, so I think it works out. Even though the difficulty is only going to continue to stack per level, so maybe it'll overwhelm me eventually, but right now things appear to be going pretty good. Once we got money out of politics, it wouldn't be an issue. Good luck with that. That's all I gotta say. Good freaking luck with that. You've got people saying that we need to put money out of politics. And then they're the ones who are taking money too, so they're hypocrites. They just don't want you to notice it. What they really mean is we don't want our opponents to have money involved in it. Wink, wink. Us only. But you're not supposed to know that. I can only imagine the card mods with Dusk enemies. Oh, that would be interesting. Like, maybe imagine corruption cards with Duke 3D or Quake or something. Can you imagine that? Hell, imagine corruption cards with Doom Eternal. I think it would go great with D for D, now that I think about it, because D for D is basically Doom 2016-ish. And I think it was incorporating Eternal elements too, so I think that would be pretty interesting for me to try someday if you guys are up for it. I could easily try that. Hell, what I could do is, yeah, D for D. Yeah, I think D for D is better than D for T. I think I tried D for T. I found that D for D is more complex with the mechanics. D for T, I think, looks better because it uses more direct rips, but D for D seems to function better, in my opinion. It seems to be more complex with its mechanics. Although I guess whether or not that's a good thing depends on who you are, but I think it's overall better. Where the hell am I even going? I don't know where the yellow key is. I gotta find it. Let's see where I've been. Alright, that's a shortcut to get back. Hell. Right. This is probably the farthest I've gone into. It might be somewhere around here. The Agony Pain Elemental is the Pain Elemental what the Pain Elemental is to the Lost Soul, so it spits out Pain Elementals. That's great. How fun. Imagine playing a mod like that with freaking corruption cards. Because apparently corruption cards, its thing is it's very friendly with other mods because it basically just takes the information that's being given to it and it randomizes it. Like everything that's marked as an enemy, even custom enemies, it will say, okay, this enemy gets this kind of buff, this enemy can get this kind of buff. It randomizes it based off of that. It uses the information given to it. So it should be capable of stacking with most mods just fine. As long as the mod properly identifies what's a weapon, what's an enemy, and so forth, you know? How do I find a yellow key at? You'd think a key would be around here somewhere, but I've yet to find one. It's kind of weird. I don't understand any of this. I feel like I'm going insane, too. I'm just going in the same places over and over again. Has anyone... Oh, wait. Yeah, Rumble has played... Rumble has played the starter pack, I think. I'm in the industrial district, and I've got no idea where to go. Mentioned with D4D on Classic Doom minus episode 4 with continuous episode playback, aka from... Not entirely spits them, but explodes into a set when it dies. Oh, right. So it's not nearly as bad, but still pretty bad. Imagine if it just straight up spawned them constantly. Can you imagine that? That'd be fucking nuts. I wouldn't want to go anywhere near that. It's bad enough that D4D actually retains pain elementals, and the funny thing is they act like they do in Doom 2016. In other words, you've got pain elementals that spawn lost souls that kamikaze you. Let that sink in. Oh, okay. Right, okay. Well, you know what I mean. Seriously, though, where the hell is that yellow key? I can't find it anywhere. Wait, what the? If there's a switch or something somewhere, I've got no idea. I'm so confused right now. Okay, it's obviously not that. Here before. I guess at this point I better just scour everything. Bunch of boxes, that's great. Now you would think that there would be something here. Flying animation, they have it internal as a reference to the waddle they have in the sprites. Okay, fair enough. That's weird, though. What the hell? That's a vent. That's just decoration. Fair enough, mate. Wait a minute. Huh, look at that. Nice. How do I get in there? Can you get in there?
Damn it.
What the hell? Thought I saw something glowing. Oh, okay. I see. Well, unfortunately, I still have no idea where I'm going, so I'm just going around in circles at this point. I could sort of do something cheap here, but I'm not sure that would be the best play. And you would think there would be something here, but I've swept this place clean, and I don't see a damn thing. I don't see any switches, I don't see any doors. I don't see anything. No doors that can be opened, I mean. This makes no sense to me. I guess I could try looking over here again. Maybe I haven't looked everywhere here. Okay. Wait. Was this what I was supposed to do? Man, I'm an idiot. If this was what... there was a freaking key. Oh, I'm so hopeless, aren't I? My defense, their corpses were kind of blocking the key, so... I didn't put two and two together. I am so sorry about that. Well, at least now I can go in the yellow door. I'm pretty sure I have an idea of what to do now. Probably. Hopefully you guys at least found these conversations interesting. Huh. They haven't been buffed that much. This gives them a faster movement speed, but they're not exactly Sonic the Hedgehog or anything, so... I should... Actually, anyone familiar with Eve Eternity? Those abomination cacodemons? Thankfully, it's nowhere near as bad as that, so... That would have been horrific. Oh, look at that. You found a pretty ring. One of your girlfriends will love it, I'm sure. What the hell is that? Ooh, look at that. Oh. I picked up a pair of shoes. That was a radiation suit this entire time. Awesome. Not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. Here you go, buddy. Then I'll go to hell.
Damn it.
How do I get in there? I'm in map 13, the industrial district, in case you're wondering. But I think I found my way. I still find it funny that he can give a flurry of punches. What cards are in effect thus far? Well, every key is guarded by an Archvile, as you can see right here, and I think I've got Cacodemons faster. I forgot the other ones. What were the other ones? I don't remember. I think there was only 3 in effect so far, which means there's another one that I don't quite remember. Oh yeah, a Hell Knight gang can randomly show up. That's it. So a Hell Knight gang can randomly show up. Cacodemons are faster. And that other thing. Anywho. Oh, look at that. Right. Okay. Yeah, Cacodemons randomly faster. Archvile guards keys. And Hell Knight gang can show up. There should be a button to press in the options to show the cards, I believe. Oh. Full options menu. Corruption card settings, card compendium. Card selection key, show current card effects. I guess I'll do B. Yeah, this is it. Keys are guarded by Archviles. A gang of Hell Knight may appear. Cacodemon have increased movement speed. As I said. Picked up another girlfriend. If you think about it, this actually works perfectly for Kira because he's constantly being faced with adversities. If you think about it, the cards are like his adversities that he has to face. Kinda. Oh, I see. Why have I been faced with nothing but adversity lately? I just want to live a peaceful and quiet life. With my lovely girlfriend here. Why do they have to kink shake me? Why, I ask you? Try some of this. Anyone who pursues Yoshikage Kira must be destroyed. With my stand, sheer heart attack. I still find it funny that he just straight up throws it at them. Can you imagine if he did that in the anime? Then again, can you imagine if he armed a bullet in the anime? That would be amazing. Screw waiting for heart attack to get to them. Just throw it at them. Uh-oh. Yep, as expected, that card is still in effect, so every single key has an Archvile by it. Which is ever so much fun. Although, thankfully most of the keys are in areas where the Archviles don't necessarily get to roam free, so that's been working out in my favor. Cochio mio. Look over here. I said look over here. Coins. You take the coin? Mamma mia! It's so nice at the coin. What do we have here? Right. Makes sense. Picked up a few bullets. Sheep. It fell off the fell onto the ground. Better be more careful about this. Bingo. With this key, I've cemented my victory. Adversity may come after Yoshikage Kira, but luck also favors Yoshikage Kira. And I can get through anything. Wonder what that briefcase is for. Ah, it's like a backpack, isn't it? I would imagine. What do we have here? Oh, my health is a little low. I'd better eat some sandwiches. That would be quite a nice Duwang, if I do say so myself. I must always be calm and collected, for that is the way I roll. while I blast my opponents into bits. Because explosions are definitely very quiet and peaceful and subtle. I'm not a walking contradiction. I'm Yoshikage Kira, motherfucker. Is there a sandwich somewhere? There must be a sandwich in here somewhere. I wonder what he even used the shells for, if anything. Does anything use shells? Doesn't seem like it. I mean, obviously the pistol uses bullets. I guess he just never used the shells because I'm at 100 and I've never used one, to my recollection. Oh well. I guess I don't really need to. What the? Okay, there's nothing up there. It's decoration. Does Kira actually get a super shotgun? I mean, I know that you would use that for a shotgun in regular Doom, but does Kira have a shotgun? I mean, maybe a severed hand that has a shotgun attached to it? And maybe he uses Killer Queen's bomb on it? On the pellet? The shell, I mean? Come to think of it, if Kira uses... Oh wait, I think the air bubble actually proved that it can. That as long... If he puts a bomb on an object and it gets spread into many pieces, each one still constitutes part of the bomb, I think. Because if I remember correctly, Josuke managed to use a blood blade to cut one of the air bubbles in half, but because he used Killer Queen's bomb on it, so it retained its shape. And each half was still basically a bomb. So, I think it does work like that. I think he could put his bomb on something and then split it up into smaller pieces. Now, obviously, the downside to that is that the bomb would be weaker, but it would still be pretty handy, I think. Imagine that. Imagine if he used his bomb on a big object and then he just split it up into smaller pieces. That would probably come in handy. Pardon the pun. Actually, don't pardon the pun because that was hilarious. In my opinion. Do it. Yep, a trick jump. That's a secret, all right. It's a secret. Shut up. Gotta love the catwalk up there. Oh. Hello. Is this the gang that has decided to come after me? All who pursue Yoshikage Kira must be destroyed. Careful. Pursuing Yoshikage Kira is not good for your health and may result in sheer Hato attack. Please consult your doctor before you decide to go after Yoshikage Kira. Or better yet, don't go after Yoshikage Kira in the first place. Just leave him alone. He just wants peace and quiet. Also, he'll kill you if you try. So just saying. Alright, which one of you shot me and made a sexual reference? Oh, shit. Holy shit. That was just nuts right there. Okay, don't take these for granted. These freaking hit scanner enemies will cut through you in a second. He does have an SSG and called a big gun. I see. Ooh, and has a big bang and fire. That sounds cool. I want to find that then. Is it like the BFG? Because that sounds awesome. There you go, buddy. Okay, save up. There's freaking hit scanners up there. Freaking chain gunners, man. Catch you by surprise and perforate you when you least suspect it. The little devils like that. I'm Yoshikage Kira and I'm calling someone a devil. That should tell you something. Freaking chain gunners. All I want is peace and quiet. Why must I constantly be under attack? With King Shing Ming Ming. I don't know if I would say BFG, it's like an explosion that uses up 10 bullets. No, I mean, would it take the place of the BFG? That's what I'm asking, if you would find it where you would normally find the BFG. That's all I'm asking. I didn't mean is it literally a BFG type effect, just if it's normally where you would find the BFG. Because that would make sense. Unless just, actually, I take that back. He has Bites the Dust. Bites the Dust is actually in this mod, so I think maybe that's the BFG. Maybe that's the rocket launcher or the plasma rifle or something, I don't know. It's gotta be taking the place of something, though. Oh, this is fun. No, I don't. I think it's actually the SSG replacement. Ah, okay. I guess that does kind of make sense since it uses shells for ammo and all that. And it's not like this mod is above having overpowered weapons for everything, considering sheer heart attack, as long as you have enough ammo for it, is incredibly powerful. I love how it gives you a tip. Ow. Apparently, Yoshikage Kira takes fall damage. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Seriously, you can walk through the rails? Those ones must be non-solid. Damn it. Screw this, I can't do this with them. Well, that was unfortunate. What's some of this? I can't concentrate. Lousy bastards. Can't they see I just want to jump in peace? Or rather try and fail to jump? At least it would be in my leisure. This would probably be for my best bet, actually. There we go. I just had to have a running start. And trying to do it straight off from it, not a good idea. You got to give yourself enough momentum to get over that edge. Because that's the way Doom works. You'll notice you don't stop right away because it uses a momentum system. I mean, it stops very fast. It's not like you're going on ice or something, but it's very subtle. You move very slightly forward. It's not realistic, but it is satisfying to use. I mean, it feels satisfying anyway. This is like a straight-up chainsaw, except he's using his fists. I love it. With my sheer heart attack, they don't stand a chance. Damn it. In this case, their increased movement speed is working against me. Not anymore. I will rip them asunder. They don't stand a chance against Yoshikage Kira. This might have been a risky venture, but at least it mostly worked out in my favor. It's funny when you can actually punch them to death. Even the Doomslayer can't do that. I mean, the only equivalent is the chainsaw. Well, you know what I mean. Technically, the Doom guy could punch anything to death, but it's very risky. With this, he can actually rapidly punch. Okay, I probably should not have done that. I should probably go down gently. Why do I get the feeling it's actually the Doom 2-pack that gives you fall damage? Unless that is the I doubt the Yoshikage Kira mod gives you fall damage. That would just be weird. Especially because, I mean, I have to imagine that a lot of people would be using the Yoshikage Kira mod with Doom levels that would require you to fall a lot. Fast punching, but not up to Muda levels, though. I mean, he's only Yoshikage Kira. You remember when he tried to fight Josuke in the final confrontation? He's nowhere near as fast as Crazy Diamond or Star Platinum. He gets his ass whooped hard when he tries to fight them in a one-on-one confrontation. He basically has to use his explodey tricks to win. Oh, shit. It had to be my biggest enemy, the ambulance. Watch out, the ambulance is coming. I think that's the Spider Mastermind. They've got the freaking ambulance as the enemy. Go away. That's the Spider Mastermind. They turned into a freaking ambulance. It's amazing, isn't it? Wait, stop! Stop! You'll run into this guy! This time, Yoshikage Kira has smitten the ambulance. But then again, he's not in a million pieces because of Star Platinum either. I have defeated my greatest foe. I think I've earned this. Yes, my pretty. Give me comfort. Give me peace. I, Yoshikage Kira, have overcome much. Now give me your energy. Give me your strength. Oh yes. This is quite soothing, isn't it? Yes. Sheer heart attack will smite all of my foes. Well, these creatures are far too pathetic to use sheer heart attack on. They're just not worth it. Actually, since this is 7, maybe this is the BFG replacement. Just a hand. Oh, I see. I've got help. I, Yoshikage Kira, have finally had allies. Feels good, man. It feels good to have allies, doesn't it? I thank you. However, I'll probably have to kill you because you know about my secret identity, and we can't have that. Terribly sorry. I really am appreciative to your help, though. Now be torn asunder by Killer Queen's Bomb Type 1. Terribly sorry, chap, but I'm afraid you must die. Oh. Perhaps I've been a little too hasty. Now that was fun. Terribly sorry. You'll understand. It's nothing personal. I can't let anyone know my secret identity. This chap is rather durable. Perhaps I can't kill him. I can't kill these guys either. I should probably just leave them alone. Oh, that's interesting. It seems I, Yoshikage Kira, have some allies. Refugees, huh? This is interesting, to say the least. Hello, good sir. Would you like a sandwich? Just don't take my girlfriend. She's mine. You understand? I see your eyes on her. I see why I'm my girlfriend. She's mine. You may look, but only I may touch. Only I, Yoshikage Kira, may touch her. All of you had better understand that, or you'll all die to my hand. To my Killer Queen hand. Talk to the Marine Captain to exit the level. Neat. I can imagine it being that fun, things ending up this kind of funny, in this funny way. Just Yoshikage Kira ending up in a refugee camp, and he ends up allying with the military. It's an uneasy alliance, but hey, he's not a demon, so he'll do. Industrial District, War Zone. You reach an evac center with hundreds of civilians waiting for an extraction. You find the Marine Captain, which informs you the situation. There is a huge portal at downtown Los Angeles, spawning a torrent of demons. Washington will authorize a full-scale nuclear assault if we don't secure the city in the following days. The UAC Marines are facing trouble to approach the portal. Seems like huge armies attracts the attention of the Hellspawn. The captain asks you to take all the ammo you can and try to breach their lines and secure the portal. He also sends a few Marines to accompany you. Accompany you in pain? Death Impact. Walking Lady 3 shoves nearby entities away on death. Walking Lady 3 can invert its gravity. Baron of Hell fires triple projectiles. Okay, I know I should be choosing the ones that make it harder, but come on. You guys have got to agree that having this lady randomly walking on the ceiling will be hilarious. I hope you guys understand my decision. I gotta do it. It's funny. Walking Lady 3 can invert its gravity. Oh yes, I'll have to obtain her hand from the ceiling. Who'd have thought Kira would end up working for the military? It's a rather weird world we live in, isn't it? A rather war-torn world. But you can't complain. Beggars can't be choosers, and he's not a demon, so he's good. Or at least he's good enough. I shall be sending myself forward then. This has been rather entertaining for me. But I'm afraid you must die. All of you must die. Huh. It seems that works out rather well. Shit. Being perforated by a chain gunner doesn't work out so well, though. Trust me, I've tried it. Allow me to assist you. Nice. I've torn them asunder. That is overkill. Or it would be if it didn't take up stand energy, too. I'd best be a little careful. Use somewhat discretion. Crap. I better be careful so that I don't die again to the same enemy. Damn it. Well, that worked out, although I don't want to feel like I'm cheating, so I'm just going to immediately jump off. What the hell? Ah, this Marine is helping me, it would seem. Kochio Mito. My turn. It's Yoshikage Kira's turn. It is Yoshikage Kira's turn to unleash the pain. Perforated by a chain gunner again. Why must I face such adversity? All because I'm into hands. You people are kink-shaming me. I feel so discriminated against. Damn it. Look over here. Shit. This isn't working out so well, I'm afraid. This is working out even less well. There. At least I've dealt with that rather annoying number. Damn it. I keep getting over-numbered. I keep getting outmatched here. Ah, that's more like it. Now, where are my sandwiches? That would be evermost Duwang. I see we have an archvile here. Oh, that's funny. You know the funny thing about this mod, placing an archvile around every key? Sometimes keys are in a position where if you spawn an archvile there, they'll just get stuck. Too bad for him, huh? There you go. Taste my wrath. Right, she isn't the one. She's just a random woman. My first bomb, though. Real shame you can't use these to restore your health like you can in Duke 3D. Of course, here it's just decoration, of course. Ah, what a wonderful Duwang. Luckily, I've got my sandwiches. How fabulous. Now then, be torn asunder, would you? I told you it's nothing personal, but you know too much to live. Terribly sorry. I do feel awful about what I'm about to do to you, but I'll get over it. Eventually. Need a red key, it would seem. Right, I picked up a blue key. I should probably use that. It seems even this gun is actually pretty powerful. Or at least it's powerful enough to potentially giblet former humans. I should be using this when I'm up against former humans or former sergeants. It seems much more effective. What in the world? I see. I should be saving my ammo. Stand power is only for the good enemies, the power enemies. The enemies that pose a threat to me and my way of life. Luckily, these coins, for some reason, increase Star Platinum. Killer Queen's power. I don't know why I said Star Platinum. I thought it was Jotaro for a second. Neither of these mods let you play as Jotaro, although essentially you play as Jotaro with the Dio mod because they have the same type of stand, and, you know, may as well be Jotaro. A crazed vampire Jotaro that likes to use roll rollers. But basically the same if you think about it. Or if you don't think about it too much. Out of order. See, we've got a fire here. Well, I didn't start this fire. It treats it as a wall. I didn't know what it would do. If it would just burn me, or just prevent me from going into it. Now, where am I to go next? Seems there's nothing here. I picked up a few bullets, but for what end? Wow. This is probably where I'm supposed to go. It would probably be much more effective if I learned how to jump. You know? Given that there's an archvile over there, that must be my ticket. Ah, now that's more like it. Okay, that was not where I was supposed to go. Clearly, I had mistaken. There was an archvile there, so I automatically assumed it must have been guarding a key. Clearly, that was a mistake. An erroneous error. I shall have to fix that. Now then, where is my true objective? It must be around here somewhere. Damn it. So easy to fall off. In my defense, first-person platforming is usually never the best, you know? Oh. I knew it was guarding a key somewhere. It must have strayed from its original location. I suppose that makes sense, doesn't it? And the location of the red door is elsewhere. I found it rather quickly. At least I like to think so. Who wants a taste of my pistol? My girlfriend's pistol, rather. She's one of Yoshikage Kira's many girlfriends. She's the best kind. The kind that can't reject him. And that's pretty much Kira's reasoning, I think. Now then. How weird. I suppose I should use these ducks for something. What the hell? Who's shooting me? Which one of you bastards is it? His girlfriends are certainly a handful. Oh, that's for sure. You son of a bitch. You dare threaten Yoshikage Kira's peace? You'll pay for this. You'll pay dearly, sir. I don't feel anything about killing you. Because you deserve death. And then some. After what you did to me, Yoshikage Kira, you deserve the worst. Because you are the worst. That's rather strange. How do I get down there? There must be a way. Perhaps if I do this correctly. There we go. I was hoping I'd get these sandwiches. It's rather Duwang. I would hate to be any less than my best. We really must try to strive for our best. and such low health is unbecoming of Yoshikage Kira. Wouldn't you agree? That's one thing I like about Kira. The fact that he's not so much a hammed-up boss of a hammed-up enemy. Like I said, if it wasn't for the fact that he's psychotic, he'd be a model citizen. He's handsome, he's fit, he seems to be a hard and dedicated worker, he's very punctual, he's very polite. Only a shame he had to be insane. And in a way, that sort of hits closer to home than enemies like Dio or even Diablo. Because while those guys are more fantasy, they're so pure evil that they're almost comical. Although you feel sorry for Dobio, but most people don't split into two souls. So even that, it's kind of out there. It's kind of a huge exaggeration of split personalities. But Diablo and Dio are basically so comically evil that you can't ever take them seriously. But Kira could actually exist in the real world, minus the blowing up stuff part. Before he got his stand, when he was cutting people up, that's the kind of guy who could easily exist in the real world. Like, you would never even know. He just seems like a polite, punctual, hardworking guy. You'd never know that he was killing women in his spare time. Ooh, there we go. This is the one that Rumble was talking about. Yoshikage, my son. I still don't know what his father actually does in this mod. It's rather weird. Oh well. At least I've got a shotgun. Although I don't know where I'm going. Like, what the hell? Oh. Made me think that IDDT was on. Nope. For some reason, it's just on by default. It has an effect that's similar to it here. It's rather weird. Damn it. I'm certain this is the right path, but my jumping leaves a lot to be desired. Luckily, it's pretty forgiving if you fail. You can just try again. Unluckily, it didn't actually get me anywhere. It seems I was mistaken. Now then, where should I go next? There must be somewhere that I can go from here. I know I've seen enemies, but is that the answer? Is that the key to my dilemma? I haven't the foggiest. This would seem like it's leading somewhere, but it doesn't lead anywhere. How rather odd. One would think that at the very least, going past the red door would be where I need to go ultimately, but where I need to go after that is anyone's guess. There seems to be several paths here. Well, not so much several paths, just several areas that look like they could be gotten onto, which makes them deceptively look like paths if you don't really think about it too much. You know what I mean. Like that. That looks like it should be able to go somewhere, and yet it doesn't. How very odd. Hope you guys have been enjoying the live stream, by the way. I've rather enjoyed this acting like Kira. Damn shame I can't find anything new here. Or at least seemingly I can't. Ah, shoot. This looks like it should go somewhere, but I don't know. Perhaps this is my key. Nope, it is not. Why am I facing such adversity? Huh. That's weird. They're gone. The entities, they're no longer showing up. Was it in just a very specific location? That was weird. I'm glad to hear, Gary. I'm glad one of you is. I'm sure others are too, but they're more quiet about it. Now that's funny when Gary's the talkative one. No offense, Gary, but you tend to be quiet, on the quiet side. Not that I've got anything wrong with that, but it's kind of funny how the dynamic has shifted a bit. See, we've got Marines as usual. Well, at least you take me well. However, What I'm not taking so well is being lost. I should probably try to find a way forward. This is quite a strife. This is quite a conundrum. Quite a predicament here. There is an area over there that I have yet to visit, but how I would get over there, I have not the foggiest. It seems there's something over there. Perhaps I should pursue that. I'm always glad you're here, Gary, though. You're a good guy. I can always count on you. Right, there was a secret area over here. It seems as though there's something here. How very odd. Perhaps this is the ticket of my salvation. Nope, perhaps not. Whoa. That is one powerful shotgun. Too bad I have yet to find any enemies to use it against properly. Just seems like I've hit a dead end here. Obviously, it's logical to say that you need to go up here because this requires the red key card. But after that, I haven't the foggiest. If there is somewhere I'm supposed to go from here, I haven't any idea. I wouldn't know. Wait a minute. Can I actually... You know what? I bet you were supposed to go up there. I bet you were supposed to go up there. Sadly, since I can't go... I keep going through the rails. Okay. Or maybe I was wrong. Again. Because honestly, this... Okay. There's an opening, but I think that's where I was before. That's how I got the shotgun in the first place. Yep, that's the secret. And where the hell do I go from here? Okay, that's solid great. To be fair, it's not always clear whether something will be solid or not. If I can get across there somehow, from here, then there might be something there. It would actually make sense. Sadly, I cannot keep falling. Okay, there we go. At least get that coin right there. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Maybe, baby. If I can just time it so that I fall, but okay, there we go. That's more like it. I bet what I need to do is I need to go into the blue area and then I need to find another route. Because I was able to hop around the place before. However, I assumed that I would need to go through the red door somehow. It would have made so much more sense. Ah, yes. Where the hell was that again? Ah, yes, it was right here. Now we're getting somewhere. At least I hope so. I bloody well hope so. Or maybe I'm going nowhere. I've got no idea. Thought I was onto something. Blasted. Oh, blazes am I supposed to go? I don't know, Red Fox. It looks like Mario has gotten a bit to hell. Wouldn't you say? I, Yoshikage Kira, merely wanted a quiet life. A peaceful and quiet life. And then hell had to reign in and ruin my good time. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. If I can time that correctly, I should be able to propel myself up there. Unfortunately, I don't know how to time things. There we go. Okay. I better be careful. I better be very careful. Look over here. I said, look over here. Ah, what a wonderful duo. There you are. Oh yeah, I've got this. I need to start using it. Hot damn. Did you notice that it seemed to make the transparent image of a cacodemon? Or maybe that was something else. What did that make? Morning, 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 radio, radio.
Damn it.
Today's gonna be a great one, and I know just what the doctor ordered, so sit back and relax. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as I get my face blown off with explosives. What a wonderful Duwang. All I want is peace and quiet. Why do I have to hear constant explosions going off in the background? How will I sleep peacefully with all this racket? I, Yoshikage Kira, will not settle for this shit. Seems they've called in an airstrike, to say the least. Maybe I should put myself into the black smoke and obstruct my vision. Just call it a hunch. Probably isn't very good for my health. But with that much black smoke, you're liable to get a sheer heart attack. I wouldn't be so sure about that, but it's intense, I'll give you that, but I don't know, have you ever seen anime like Parasite the Maxim or Attack on Titan? Those anime are pretty terrifying too. At least in some ways. Although yeah, especially part 4, it's got that murder mystery angle going on. It's probably the closest to horror it gets. Granted, the main villains in parts 3 and 5 are more of a threat, but part 4 seems more like that murder mystery, that horror kind of thing. Especially stand uses like Keicho. With Keicho, it's like a straight up horror book, because they're entering a strange house, or at least Yosuke is, to try to get to Koichi, and then something plugs him full of holes out of nowhere. Just figuring out the stand was kind of tense. True. In fact, apparently the yandere sort of thing was born in Diamond is Unbreakable because he wanted to base her off of Misery, Stephen King. So she was basically inspired by a horror novel. Araki wanted to make her the antithesis to the Mo character, you know, the perfect girl in anime that was so prevalent at the time. And he basically invented the yandere just to make her, to prove that female characters are just as capable of snapping and being scary, you know? He wanted to go against that stereotype that, ooh, all the female characters are Moes and they're just cutesy and they're basically there for fan service. No, he made his female character to scare the crap out of you. Especially before she has a redemption arc. You do not want to be with Yukiko. Unless you don't mind dying afterwards, or during it. Notice me, senpai! Or I'll kill you with my hair. She reminded me of Grudge. Sure, whatever. I don't know about that, but I definitely see where the misery came from. Especially the kidnapping. The kidnapping was straight up Misery from Stephen King's Misery, I mean. Hello. Picked up another girlfriend. Sheer heart attack. Opposing Yoshikage Kira tends to result in sheer heart attacks. Damn it. I have no idea how I'm supposed to get, or maybe, okay, there we go. That cardboard box gave me just enough leverage. Well, shit. They've got a freaking tank over there. I got a freaking tank over there. I got a tank too. A very tiny tank that likes to say, over here. I think my tank is better than yours, because mine isn't glued to the ground. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, it does. He's got two of them. He's got the super shotgun. Well, I had the pistol, but it ran out of ammo. Son of a bitch. Yeah, this is the Doom 2 starter pack. I imagine it would. I need to stay away from that freaking tank. Or at the very least, be hidden from its sight. Otherwise, I'm dead. You notice you can also flick coins at them that explode. It's based off of Shigechi. And he can also pick up coins to restore Killer Queen's power. Son of a bitch. Okay, you want to play it like that, huh? God damn it! That's a son of a bitch right there. If I'm not getting perforated by the freaking chain gunners, I'm getting torn to shreds by the fucking tank. Yeah, that was messed up. And people try to justify it too, saying, oh, they can't see damage caused by a stand, which makes no sense. Makes literally no sense if you think about it for more than 2 seconds. Literally every damage that's ever been caused by a stand has been seen just fine by non-stand users. In fact, Hayato alone completely shreds that argument, because he saw pretty much everyone explode when he got afflicted with Bites the Dust. He saw everyone explode. Oh, but no, Killer Queen's damage can't be seen by non-stand users, even though Hayato was watching people literally blow up. Tell me what sense that makes. It makes no sense. Can I just not destroy this thing? Is it as durable as sheer heart attack is? Yeah, the funny thing is there's actually a contrast. You know why? When Raimi sees him flying through the alley, she doesn't care what he looks like. She doesn't say, oh, he looks weird. She says, oh my God, not another one. He killed another one. Be like Raimi. Don't be like those three. Be like Raimi. Raimi actually cared that he died. If Raimi saw him, she would have tried to help him. I'm just saying. Raimi's a pure-hearted girl. She cares about everyone. Especially everyone that Kira has killed. Damn, this thing is tough. I can't seem to kill it. But it'll instantly kill me if I get it in its sight. It just doesn't seem fair. Doesn't seem fair to me. Crap. That's stuck. Well, at least I can fake it out. Ah, crap. Damn it, it seems to hit me instantly, too. Scars. Come on, you bastard. Well, if it is destructible, then at least I know how to fake it out. I just have to attack between its attacks. I'll throw my own explosives at you. Shit. Oh. They're sector-based, see? They're on the map, that means they're part of the environment. Well, I'm thinking of trying for a heart attack. I should at least be able to get maybe 2 or 3 per shot. Okay, finally. Damn, that thing took me out so many times. And now we've got another chain gunner, yep. Just gotta get rid of those chain gunners, then I'll be good. But then again, I could just let them attack the Hell Knights and stupidly have itself killed. But I don't like to take chances. I'm already running low as it is. It's all rather unfortunate for me. Oh, that's nice. I need comfort. Comfort me, my girlfriend. Oh, yes. Notice how, once I stroke it, it burns my ammo, but in turn, it gives me health back. Ah, yes, she provides me with so much comfort. Sadly, it burns through Killer Queen's ammo like a vampire. But at this point, I just need health. And she will put me in good health, that is for certain. It seems it's 1 ammo per 2 health, which isn't a bad deal. Especially considering how much stand ammo I have. But then again, you can just use 2 of them to fire a sheer heart attack, which is really good. Especially because there was apparently health right here. Now let's see. Baron of Hell deals extra damage if wounded. Demons are able to fly. Or Arachnotron projectiles have massive knockback. Which one shall I do? Maybe extra damage if wounded? Actually, it doesn't matter because I'm out of time anyway. I can... Ooh, that actually looks like a neighborhood. This would be perfect for Kira. Unfortunately, I'm pretty much all out of time. My next live stream, of course, is planned to be Monday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then I'll do something next Friday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also do Let's Plays every single day, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. If you want to check those out. You can always subscribe and hit the bell icon if you don't want to worry about keeping track of time zones. A like always helps, and that is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like sheer hot attack. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one. And boom, goes the dynamite. See you later. Yeah, I noticed. It's part of his theme song. Bye-bye now.